Hey everyone, and welcome back to another fun episode of the Cheeseman Review. Today we are going to travel all the way to rainy old England, and we're going to look at a lovely cheese called Somerdale White Stilton with Blueberries. I'm telling you, this is a fruit-tastic cheese. So this cheese is made by a company called Somerdale, and they are nestled just outside the Somerset town of Wellington. And it can be confusing with the name of Somerdale because, Somerdale can be a place. It's also a type of cheese. And, companies can name themselves that. So this company is named Somerdale, and they make Blueberry Stilton. Now this cheese is nice and dry, a little acidic, very crumbly. There are actually two types of Stilton. There's blue cheese Stilton and there's white Stilton. White Stilton just doesn't have the Penicillium roqueforte added to it. So it's basically not going to create those sharp blue veins. This is what it looks like. You can see the blueberries packed all the way throughout it. You can see the texture looks a little crumbly, a little dry. This guy is a fun dessert cheese. It's definitely an accoutrement cheese. You don't want it to be your main star. It just, packs a nice fruity punch. It's definitely more of an exotic, fun cheese than an everyday cheese. These blueberries, fantastic fruit to have in here. And here we go. We're gonna crumble this bad boy apart. It's just, you can see, how firm it is, how its texture is like. White Stilton's usually put on the market when it's about 4 weeks old, so it's never going to be very, very dry, but it's going to be a little crumbly. If you ever get one that's like very too crumbly that just like falls apart like ash, got to return it. It's no good. So for pairings, add some other fruit to these guys to really spice it up. If I was going to do any kind of meat, I would do like honey ham over roasted turkey, something a little more mild, but nothing too spicy. You don't want any spice with this guy. And for breads and crackers, I'm not going to recommend any specific thing, just something without seeds, just something more easygoing, normal. With this cheese, you can make a cheesecake out of it. And for wines, I would do a Pinot Grigio, something very dry, something a little bit, something a little sharp. And for beers, I think it'd be really fun to get these wild blueberry lagers. I think Anheuser-Busch makes these, so they're pretty easy to find at most grocery stores.